Oh, freedom.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
They won't be needing those items any longer.
Yeah, I'll make you a body. First we have to get back to... Well, I think we have to get back home. Hey.
Look alive.
Yes, sir?
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's location?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
More info about
what else do you know about
robots?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
And why you say
would you
that?
say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that
You know, probably because I walked around that whole area and there was no other robots. I don't think that way.
Think that way. Your personality helps you think creatively.
I always considered my personality to be a burden, but I suppose I've been
Hey, that's right, I got
looking at it
max
incorrectly.
charisma.
I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility, and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Alright, a long journey. Alright, hold up. Hit this, new. Yes, head. Jezebel's. Let's give it a bit of armor. What else can we do? Should I make it an Assaultron or an actual brain bot? Because I'm pretty sure I have all the pieces for that. If I go legs. Yeah, I can do that. Arms. I don't know if this robot's going to be hostile now that I think about it. Let me just fully upgrade this damn thing, which is probably going to kill me. Nah, I can't even fully upgrade it. Let's put a bit of armor on it. I said armor, we're not doing anything but armor. We'll make you good at hacking. Yet again, why am I doing this? Yeah, let's give it a claw. It's not like it's gonna attack me with a damn claw, right? Right? And also a fire hose. Paint color. We'll go black. There we go. Hello.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Well, you don't like it. Hold up.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Don't walk away. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Why do you keep trying to run from me every time?
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
No. Oh my.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
Uh-huh. Oh, thank God. What were you expecting? Rest my neck, best I could do. What were you expecting?
What kind of body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by
Whoa.
an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
Sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic,
That was actually funny.
I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I'm a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Yeah, a few. That's all
I
for now.
can't think of anything to ask right now.
Yeah.
Take your time. Given your limited lifespan, I certainly have far more than you do.
Well, that's rude. Oh, fine, I'll ask the damn questions.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned.
Please tell me you're not gonna drive away again.
I'm sorry you feel that way. It's the best I can do.
Yes. Well, it's certainly better than being stuck to a machine surrounded by rust devils, poking and prodding me for their amusement. Look, it's obvious we don't, so
Yeah,
why don't you
we've heard
ask
that.
me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject.
The Mechanist.
Amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping?
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a relatively fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them.
Maybe I shouldn't have given it a claw.
Tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions? To kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Again with this intellect thing. How dumb do you think I am? I don't.
Can we stop with the petty bickering and just get to the part where you tell me how to access the Mechanist's facility?
I promised to answer your questions, and unlike humans, I don't have the capacity to lie. It's rather simple, really. In order
Well,
to
that's
gain
your
entry
human
to the
error. You got a
Magnus
brain of a
facility,
human.
you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement.
Well, hold up,
Perhaps
if
I'll
you...
remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
I think this robot likes me. Totally not gonna kill me in the middle of the night.
Completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she
Maybe.
wasn't too difficult.
I just need to sleep with one eye open now.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
Think we can trust what Jezebel said? I'm hoping she doesn't have her own interpretation of the word access, too.
We'll soon find out. What did she have to say?
I'll
Nothing
need to
much, really.
modify a robot to gain access. Jezebel uploaded the plans for an MSAT to my Pip-Boy.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's
Where
time to
is
take
the other
offensive.
robo
Have you
beacon? Because
formulated a plan?
I only see one beacon and that's on your shoulder. Kill the Mechanist, an idea. I'll improvise.
Did you have any ideas?
I am at an impasse. I wish to see the Mechanist endure the same fate as my friends, but I know this to be due to my personality subroutine. When I compartmentalize, I want to know
Let me
reason and
improvise.
motive before passing
It's like, what are you
judgment.
gonna do? Well, I'm
This
gonna
is
walk
why I
in,
leave the decision
I'm gonna
to
see
you.
the Mechanist,
Now,
I'm gonna
if
make
you're
a
ready,
cup of
I
coffee.
believe you have an MSAT to install.
Then what are you gonna do? I'm gonna drink said cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna start swearing at the Mechanist. Yeah, sounds like a solid plan. Let me get working on that. No, I'm just gonna upgrade Ada for a bit. And yet, I've talked to enough robots for today. I'm just gonna upgrade and then just probably go upstairs to my bed and go to sleep.